Okay, just to do a little video here on some of the relative pros and cons of old car versus new car maintenance. This is an old car, 76 Trans Am, and as is typical with cars of that period, you got multiple drive belts for each accessory, for the power steering, for the alternator, the air conditioning compressor. Each one has to be individually adjusted, and like there's a little bracket that you use to leverage against that to get the tension on it, and it's basically a big pain in the butt to do it. To get at this one, you have to take that one off and the air conditioner off, and it's a job job. Now we'll walk outside and take a look at a brand new car, 2014 Volkswagen Passat, which has a serpentine drive belt, which means it's just a single drive belt that runs all of the accessories. And as you can see, it's a little tight in here because this is a front-wheel drive layout. However, believe it or not, these are fairly easy to deal with. I'm pointing here down at the idler pulley, and you put a wrench on that, put some tension on that, and that takes the tension off the belt, and then you can just slip the belt off of all of the accessories. And even though it looks a little bit complicated, it's pretty simple to just put them all back into place. And the tension, unlike on my old car, is set automatically. As soon as you release the tensioner, the belt is exactly tensioned the way that it should be. Which makes the job a lot easier, and they tend not to screech and squeak, as was often the case back in the past. Something else that I really like about the way they're designing the new cars, this car has it. Some of the new BMWs have it. This is the actual oil filter here. It's not a spin-on canister. It's a cartridge type, but it's right here. Immediately accessible. So you just put a crescent wrench on that, take it off. There's your oil filter. Typically in the past, like on my Trans Am, the oil filter is underneath and off to the side of the engine in a not too convenient to get at place. You usually have to jack up the car, usually have to snake some special tool that fits that particular oil filter to get it off, and so that's more of a pain in the butt. This particular car has a mid-ground as far as pain in the butts go for the air box. That's what they call the place where the air filter is. This is the air box. A lot of them are tool-free and will have snap rings or a large nut that you can turn by hand. This, unfortunately, you actually do need to put a Torx screw on it to get this thing off in order to get at your air filter. But at least the battery's convenient. The battery's right here in its nice little cover. And if you had to take this out, it would be something that you could do in a couple of minutes with basic hand tools. I'll take you back inside and show you what a nightmare that is on my Trans Am. GM cars of that period, the 70s in particular, were notorious for being just Byzantine, obnoxious, difficult to deal with. Here's the battery, and this battery is actually smaller than the factory original battery. This is a gel cell, but nonetheless you can see that it's set back underneath the radiator support here, and then you've got this bracket here, and the battery weighs about 50 pounds. So in the first place you have to disassemble a lot of stuff, and then you have to tilt and pull this 50-something pound battery out of place, and it's a mondo hassle. Anyway, these are just a few of the little examples that I wanted to show you. The article is up at epautos.com, and we will catch you next time.